Well, hello guys, I'm back again here documenting my entire MTG collection. For today we're gonna continue with the non-basic lands. Last video was the basic non-basic lands I have with that start with the letter A and the letter B. And today we're gonna continue with the letter C and the letter D. And so we'll start off with, as I said, cards with the letter C. Tierras means lands in Spanish. That's how I put them in stock, in storage. And we're gonna start out with this one. Cabal covers. In Spanish, I have two of them. Arcas de la Cabala. Honestly, it looks nice, the name. The cards are the original printings, as you can see. They're not that plain. And jump to another one. Cabal Pit. It's Odyssey set. H. Cabal Stronghold. Fortaleza de la Cabala in Spanish. Two in Spanish, two in English. This is a more modern card, you can see it. Some will do this the same thing, just cost a little bit extra. Activate. Look at this crazy sets. Caravetti Courtyard. Patio de los Caravetti. Okay. The Cactus Preserve. Reserva de Cactus in Spanish. You can see some slightly different colors. That is normal in MTG with other print in different languages. You get different colors in printing. Now we have calciform pools, two in English somewhere, one in Russian, one in Spanish, estanques calciformes. Canopy Vista, original printing from Sandicar, Sandicar. Panorámica de la Enramada. That's the name in Spanish, guys. Lot, Spanish, English, this is Russian, and this is Korean, as you can see. Okay, Capital City, Spanish only called capital, capital, Final Fantasy set. Cave, the art looks beautiful. Cueva Cultivadora in Spanish. This one from the Excellent or the Lost Course of Excellent, I don't remember. Cascade Bluffs, old one from Even More, Shadow More, Even More. Okay. Cascading Cataracts, Cascadas Rebosantes, Russian, Korean again. So you can see the languages, it depends on what I was able to get around in those dates. Then you have the Castle Ardebal, Castillo del Valle de Arden. I think the name sounds better in Spanish. Okay. This is Castle Amber, Castillo Monte Ascua in Spanish. We have Castle Garenbrick, Castillo del Coto del Garre. Castle Lockway, Castillo del Nimboscuro, and we have the other castle that did not came in this set. That this is, I don't know. I honestly don't even remember the names of the expansions. Too many. Castle Sangier. This is an old one. Homelands. Yeah. They don't look that bad. These cars are not expensive, guys. These are just something to keep the collection complete. We need everything. El Castle Bantress, Castillo de Vendaleza. Then we have an old one, Cathedral of Serra. And here, if you guys remember, Legends, old expansion, 1994. I don't know how you can see this in the video. I hope you can see it a little bit better than I can see it here. And we have one in Italian, Cattedrale di Serra. Another cheaper, but I honestly don't mind that. This was places. This was not the idea to get the most expensive card. This was to get the complete sets. We have Cathedral of War, Catedral de la Guerra, 2015. Almost 10 years ago, guys. Or a little bit more than 10 years ago. And Cave of Temptation, Cueva de la Tentación. This is from Modern Horizons 3. No, this is Horizons 1, I mean, sorry, not 3. Just can read the little words. Cave of the Frost Dragon, Cueva del Dragón. As you can see, two are promos, stamp promos, insurance in English. I don't mind any copy of the cards I will keep, so I don't mind if they're stamp promos. Cavern of Souls. This has seen some play, as you can see. They're not in the greatest of shapes. I have played with them. Remember, guys, this is a player's collection in Spanish. Caverna de Animas. Caverna de Animas, and just one in English. I sometimes exchange my English cards for Spanish cards for my friends. Sometimes that's why I only have Spanish versions of some cards. Cavernos Mao, Fauces Cavernosas. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this lens. Some of them I just see them like for the second time around, so one time when I brought them into the collection. Cave of Colios, original printings from Apocalypses, 2 in Spanish, 2 in Japanese. They are in Chinese. What I don't know is if this is simplified or regular in Chinese. Somebody should explain that to me one of these days. Okay. Celestial Colonnade. We got 2 in English, one of them is signed. Columnata Celestial in Spanish and one in Chinese. With some wear because I have played with these cards. That's a nice creature to have in your control deck. And we go to Centaur Garden. It's just in English. The picture is great. Honestly, it looks like a Quidditch camp. Okay. Cephalic Coliseum, also one that I love. Coliseo Cephalico in Spanish. I play with this couple of times, but usually just use one copy, but you can see some wear in that part. Okay. We have the Choke Strategy. This is French. This is Spanish, Estutorio Angosto. This is Russian. I don't even know how to get all these languages, but there they are. Cinder Barrens, Yermos de Ceniza. This is simple, 2 in English, 2 in Spanish. Jump to Cinder Glade, Claro de Ceniza, 2 in English, 2 in Spanish, original printing. Battle for 70 cards, that's the name of the set, I don't remember. This is from the same set. We got the Cinder March. These lands were like the dual lands. One of those from Stronghold, all set. They just did them on tap. And we have Citadel Gate, Puerta de la Ciudadela, more modern card, 2022. Got my City of Brasses here. Not that expensive, but I do have a nice looking one. If you guys know which is this from, this should be from the, if I'm not mistaken, this is Chronicles in Japanese. That's why it's black border, but I'm not sure. I have to corroborate. This is in Spanish, Ciudad de Bronce. These two are in English. This is a nice one, honestly. I did get it signed myself. Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. Now we have a expensive car, City of Traders. I just guys let you know the first City of Traders I bought was this one, and it cost me around $15 because it was in another language. This is Korean, if I'm not mistaken. City of Traders, City of Traders, City of Traders, and as you can see, this is signed also, and it's played, but this I did not got signed. I bought it like that. I don't remember. I think, well, I cannot say this. This do have a lot of wear and are dirty. We should try to clean them out these days. To Clearwater Pathway, Spanish Senda de Aguas Claras. Those are the Fliplands Murkwater Pathway, Senda de Agua Legumbres. Gate, Puerta del Acantilado. A lot of the lands don't have much to say, guys. I'm just passing by fast with them. Clifftop Retreat, Refugio de la Cima, one other one in Chinese. This is from Minister. John Avon did the art. Okay. Cleves Hideaway, Guaruda de Clive. From the Final Fantasy set, new set this last year. And we jump to Cloud Crest Lake, all in English, Kamigawa. Set, really old cards. Cloud Post. I enjoy playing with this, the 12 posts deck. Back in the day. Mirrored in from the set. Have Coastal Tower. You have two from the original printing, two from the reprints. White border, white border, black border. As you can see, what we were talking about that. It used to be like that when a card was in the original print, it would be black border, and if it was a reprint in the same language, it would be white border. But that changed a long time ago. So it's just something that applies to all cards. Command Beacon, Faro de Aluminio, two in Spanish, two in English. These are from the original Commander set. Most of my Commanders, I have the original prints because I try to buy enough Commanders every time they come out. We got Command Bridge. This is from the new set, Edges of Eternity, Puente de Mando. That's the name in Spanish. And we have Command Tower from the original printing. You can see it with the image. Command Tower, Torre de Mando. We got some of the new cards that everybody's looking for at once. Commercial District, Distrito Comercial. As you guys can see, this is the surveillance. Escruta in Spanish, it means surveil. And I have two normals and two with the full art version. I have Concealed Courtyard. It's Korean, English, and this is Portuguese, and I don't have it in Spanish. Okay. We have Conduit of Pylons, Torres de Canalización, Atlas of Thunder Junction. I really enjoy that set. And we have Conservatory. This is from the Clue edition of Ravnica. Okay. Jump to Contaminated Aquifer. Acuífero contaminado in Spanish. Something from Dominaria, but I don't remember which of the Dominarias this is. And we have Contaminated Landscape. Paisaje contaminado in Spanish. Contested Cliffs. Original Commander printing. Spanish, precipicios disputados. Then we jump to contested war zone. Scars of Mirrodin, zona de guerra en disputa. Reading in Spanish, guys. Jump to Coperline, Gorgia. Two in Spanish, two in English. Some play, as you can see, somewhere. Again, guys, I am a player. I'm not just a collector, so I play with my cards. I don't use double protectors, double sleeves to play with them. I just play with normal sleeves. Coral Atoll, Atolón del Coral in Spanish. Also from the original Commander printing. Cory Mountain Mystery. Monasterio de la Montaña Cory. We have two full art, two normals. They look great. This is from the Dragonstone Turkey. Dragonstone, I know this is Turkey Dragonstone. Okay. We have Corrupted Crossroads, Encrucijada Corruptas, English to Spanish. Jump to Country Roads, Carretera Rural, Altered. Cradle of the Accursed, English, Spanish, Cuna de los Malditos, Korean, Japanese. Not Japanese, it's Russian, sorry, Russian. Here we have another pathway, Craft Town Pathway, in Spanish, Senda Cumbre Riscos. In English, Timber Crown Pathway, Senda Cuembre Madera. Names are hard to pronounce sometimes in Spanish also. Not common words that you would pronounce or read out loud. Okay, we have Crawling Barrens. I have one in English and two in Spanish, and one of them is a chrome art. I told you guys that I buy what I can get my hands on. Creeping Carpet. Two in Spanish, Lodazal Reptante. In English, original printings. This Creosote Heath. The Sal de Cresontas. Tons of junction. These are just common lands, nothing much to say, but we have to tape them, guys. We have to put them on video. Crossroad Village. Final Fantasy in Spanish, Pueblo del Cruce. Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Crisol del Dragón Espíritu. Okay. Jump to Crumbling Necropolis. This is from Alara, or Shards of Alara or something like that. Necropolis this one, something. Three in English, one Spanish, guys. Then we get Crumbling Vestige. Vestigio desmoronándose. Crypt of Agadim. Cripta de Agaden. We have Crypt of the Eternals. Cripta del Vergeo. This is, I think this is German, guys. I'm not sure. Cripta de los Eternos, and this is Russian. I don't even know where I got this card from. Cryptic Caves, Cuevas Crípticas, 2020. This land, I just kept on the think I'm never use it because it's only for drafts. That is Cryptic Spires. It is a card. It is considered a land. Use Circle When you create your deck, you circle two of the colors below. Create this fluorescent to the from the top and one of the two circles, the two colors circled. Okay. Then we have crystal grotto, Spanish gruta de cristal. We have crystal quarry. We got 5 colors for 5 mana, and this one 6. Odyssey. I never used this on my sliver deck because it was not that effective. And we have Crystal Rain, all from 6th edition. White border. Have to enjoy the white border cards now. Okay, so that was part of the letter C. And we're gonna move on to the letter D, guys. And that will be all everything I will show for today. And we have Daily Bugle Buildings. This is from Spider-Man. Edificio de Daily Bugle. I honestly don't like that much Spider-Man as a comic, a hero. But I did get most of the cards, and I will get all of them. This is a Darkmoor Salvage. Presto the Darkmoor. This is Russian. This is Russian. Future side. This usually goes in dredge decks. And we have Darkmoor Encampment, Campamento del Colban in Spanish, from the new Tarkier set. And we have Dark Depths, the original printings from Coldstart. This has seen a lot of some play, as I might just write on it. They're all in English. I do have the original token from Marty Ledge that was given out in the pre-release of Dark Depths. I was playing Magic back then, so I did get it. Okay, another pathway, dark Boar pathway, Senda del Pozo Oscuro, which turns in, has the other side, Slitherboard pathway, Senda del Pozo Serpenteante. I think that's next. Got an artifact land, the new ones. Darkmoor's Bridge, Puente Musgo Sombrío in Spanish. And we jump to Dark Sleek Shores. Playas de Fango Oscuro, 2 in English, 2 in Spanish. Somewhere, because I have played with them. Cards of Mirrodin from the original printing. Dark Steel Citadel from the Dark Steel. Ciudadela del Acero Oscuro. Catacumbas Agua Negras. This is from Commander 16, I think, yeah, Commander 16 original printings. I have never played with this card. They've been in storage for so long. Daru Encampment, Onslaught, Campamento de Daru in Spanish. Deadcap Glade. This is a full art version in Spanish, Claro de Mortahongos, same as this. They said, guys, I don't look specifically for any art, but if I can get them, I will get them for my collection. Okay. Deceptive Landscape. This is in Japanese. This is in Spanish, Paisaje Engañoso. And we have the Mission Field. Campo de Munición. Continue then of the buffer. Then Júbilo del Osco. And as you can see, there's minor color changes, but that was common in this set, I remember. I have some old cards. Desert from Arabian Nights. You can see the sword as a symbol, black border. Not that expensive, but they're nice to have in the original printing set. Desert. You have Desert of the Prevent. This is obviously German, Russian, Spanish, Desierto de la Ferviente, and English. I guess somebody was selling German and Russian cards back then because that's how I got them. Desert of the Glorified. Again, Spanish, English, Russian, German. Another desert. Desert of the Indomitable. Desierto del Indomito. The Russian and German versions. Once more. Desert of the Mind. Four. Desierto del Conocedor. Russian and German. Desert of the Truth. Desierto de la Lealtad, and again the two other languages. And we jump to Deserted Beach. Playa Desierta. Innistrad Midnight Hunt, I think this is. And we have Deserted Temple. Just don't want to say where. Desolated Lighthouse, Faro Abandonado. I played with this card. Good ability to draw cards in the easier colors. And we have Desolated Mind from the I just forgot the name of the series. This Fallout, sorry. And we got a full art version of them in Spanish, Ciénaga Desolada. And we jump to sorry guys, Detection Tower. Sorry again. Detection Tower, Torre de la Detección. Okay. Jump to Diamond City. In English also. In Diamond City, they didn't even translate the term city, so they just called it like that. Proper names should not be translated, so it should stay the same. Ah, that hurts. Okay, Linear Aqueduct. Original two mana for each land. Acueducto del Gremio from Ravnica. Linear Gate. Portal del Gremio Dimir, Spanish, English, two of each. Another one from the Clue edition of Ravnica, Dining Room. And as I said, I collect places, guys. That's why you're seeing 4 of each. Maybe a waste of money, but that is how I started, and that's how I'm trying to keep the collection. The small backwater, Laguna Lugumbre. Dormant Volcano. I have one of the original ones from Visions. This is from the Commander set. Sometimes happens. Card Dragon's Coast Summit, Cumbre del Cráneo de Dragón. 2 in Chinese, 1 Spanish, and 1 in English. Jump to Granite Ruins, Ruinas de Granit, 2 in English, 2 in Spanish. Dread Sanctuary, Monumentos Pavorosos in Spanish. And to one of the reefs, Dread Chip Reef, Spanish Arrecife Nave Pavoroso. It has seen some play, and this was in Russian. Future Side, if I'm not mistaken, the Charge Lands. And we jump to Dream Roof Cascade, and we have Spanish Cascada de Ensueño. We have a full art, and another one in Spanish. Metal, Pradera de la Deriva, and Spanish. This is from Ursa Saga set. one of the stamp, well, the list cards of the original printing, but this is from the reprint. I usually buy the cheapest ones. I don't worry about trying to get the same set. Because I buy too much. Here we got Drasford Bridge, another artifact land. Puente Forja Escurria. And I am sorry guys if you don't understand much of what I'm saying. The idea is I'm not a YouTuber, guys. I'm not doing this to show myself and be famous. I'm just trying to show you guys my collection. And it's taking a lot of time, so I'm trying to do it fast. Drowned Catacombs, foreign English, with some wordplay. This is 2010, that's 15 years ago, guys. Played with them for 15 years. Drown Your Temple. Temple du Cementerio Marino. Templo del Cementerio Marino. This is Russian. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, this is French. It's not Portuguese. But they do own Portuguese cards. This is Dried Arrow, the original printings. You can see this is Russian, this is Spanish, Real Enramada. And we have Dance of the Dead, Russian, German, Spanish, Dunas de los Difuntos. Dungeon Descent, you can see the different colors you had in the printers. Descenso de la Mazmorra. Why? I have never looked at it, but there are different printings colors. We have Dusk Mantle House of Shadow. From original Ravnica, Manto Oscuro de la Casa de Sombras. Three in Spanish, three in English, one in Spanish. Then we have Dusk Bowl. You destroy a lot with this. I remember this did that. Masques. See? Dwarven Hold. Also, you have different colors as you can see. But back then it was really common to have them that different. Okay. From vampires. And we have Dwarven Mine. Mina de los Enanos. Dwarven Mine. And finally for this letter, guys, it would be Dwarven Ruins. Again for one of each. And well, for today, guys, that was it. Hope this week I will show you more of the lands I have, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So until next time, bye.